dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, a report by the Kentucky Chamber Foundation ranked the Commonwealth 48th out of 50 states for workforce participation. WYMT's Zach Hawk joins us with more on a program designed to get more young people into the workforce. Zach?
The Kentucky Chamber Workforce Center recently kicked off the third year of the Bus to Business program, where students connect with Kentucky employers and learn about the career pathways that are actively hiring. Workforce Wednesdays are the cornerstone of the program. Employers from a wide range of industries attend and highlight careers in relevant fields, hoping to inspire students as young as elementary age to pursue those opportunities early. Officials at the Kentucky Chamber said this is a critical element of addressing the workforce participation crisis and that it is working.
Really excited to see that the employers are getting people to fill their workforce and that students are getting excited about these careers that keep them in Kentucky.
A new element of the program this year is monthly contests. Students from elementary school to high school can compete in age-appropriate challenges to earn recognition and prizes. Zach Hawk, WYMT Mountain News.
Kentucky Chamber officials told us that in the first year of the Bus to Business program, around 1,200 students participated. Last year, there were more than 40,000 participants. What started out as a simple side project in Letcher County is quickly becoming an Eastern Kentucky sensation. Whitesburg City Manager Chris Cottle's Cottle Corn is making waves in the region. Started 5 years ago by him and his wife, the local food truck is gaining notoriety by attending several events to sell their products. They were recently asked to come to the SOAR Summit in Corbin.
Of course we said yes. You know, that was a huge honor to get to do that, and it's just grown out of astronomically. I mean, I can't get over how popular it has become.
Cottle says in the future they hope to expand the business into a storefront. WYMT's Josh Jenkins will have more at 6.
Watching some strong and now in some parts of the area severe storms moving through the mountains as a cold front is working through. We take you now down. You see pinpoint Doppler right now to parts of Pulaski, Rockcastle, but especially Laurel and a small part of Jackson counties. A severe thunderstorm warning now in effect there until 4:45. This storm has the potential to produce 60-mile-per-hour winds. Hail to the size of or just less than an inch. So the hail not the issue here, but the National Weather Service has also placed what's called a tornado possible tag on this storm. We're watching a little bit of rotation inside of it, though right now that does not appear to be a huge risk, but it is something we'll be keeping an eye on, especially if you're headed toward London or driving down I-75 over the next little while. This whole complex pushing on off to the east, and this is the frontal boundary moving through. So that is something we're going to continue to watch. You see out ahead of it, we're in those low 70s in most spots right now. So that's just going to help fuel those thunderstorms. You're definitely going to want to keep that WYMT weather app handy because as we head through tonight, we're going to continue to see showers and storms, at least until that front finally clears the area and we drop back down into the lower 50s and even upper 40s for overnight lows tonight. I'll have the latest on just how long these storms look to stick around coming up in just a bit. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you very much. Of course, we'll get back to you as necessary. Today, many are wearing purple to raise awareness about domestic violence. The color symbolizes support for survivors, and domestic violence prevention advocates say wearing it can go a long way. Diane Fleet, the chair of Lexington's Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention Coalition, says the color can be a route to safety for someone looking for a way out.
If you can look to those and you see them wearing purple, that might be a safe place to kind of launch the conversation to talk about that exit.
Fleet adds survivors will often look to their friends, family, and faith leaders for help. The Domestic and Sexual Violence Prevention Coalition says about 1 in 3 Kentucky women experience intimate partner violence in their lifetime. They say the national average is about 1 in 4. Now to an update on the investigation into the killing of Gabby Petito. Her fiance, Brian Laundrie, has been missing for more than a month, but searchers found his notebook and backpack along with suspected human remains in a Florida nature reserve. Police had suspected that Laundrie was hiding near that area. His family's attorney says there is a strong possibility the remains are his. CBS's Jerika Duncan has the latest.
Search teams, police, cadaver dogs, and a medical examiner descended on Myakkahatchee Environmental Park in Florida Wednesday looking for Brian Laundrie.
Investigators found what appears to be human remains, along with personal items, such as a backpack and notebook belonging to Brian Laundrie.
Laundrie's parents, Chris and Roberta, joined the search Wednesday morning. We spoke to family attorney Stephen Bertolino over the phone. He said Laundrie's parents told law enforcement to search that area from the start, and this was the couple's first chance to look themselves.
Chris Laundrie simply went off the trail and he walked into the woods several yards, we'll say 20, 30, 40 feet. He was doing it, according to him, in a zigzag fashion. He was walking through some brush and just observing and looking. At some point, he came across a white dry bag.
Bertolino says investigators may have missed it because the area was previously underwater. But former FBI criminal profiler Mary Ellen O'Toole called the timing very curious.
The parents have engaged in behavior that is suspicious, and that has to be resolved.
Laundrie is the only named person of interest in the strangulation death of his fiancée, Gabby Petito.
It will likely take days or even weeks for investigators to identify the remains and whether or not they belong to Brian Laundrie. Sources tell CBS News that's because it's a small part that makes it hard to identify. The family attorney says it is, quote, hogwash that his parents planted evidence in the park. To note, Brian Laundrie has not been charged in Gabby Petito's death. Jerika Duncan, CBS News, New York.
Laundrie and Petito had been traveling together for 2 months on a cross-country trip in a van that they were documenting on social media. Steve Bannon, the former aide to President Donald Trump, could soon be facing criminal charges for refusing to comply with the congressional committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. The House is voting as we speak on whether to hold Steve Bannon in contempt of Congress. We'll let you know those results as soon as we get them. Bannon claims he does not have to comply with the subpoena to testify about his role in the attack because President Trump has asserted executive privilege. Bannon did not work for the president at that time. Republican leaders are urging their members to vote no, but Democrats have enough votes to move forward. The Department of Justice would then need to decide whether to press charges. Again, we'll keep you updated on that House vote going on right now. The Centers for Disease Control says onions are the cause of a salmonella outbreak in 37 states. 652 people have gotten sick, 129 have been hospitalized, but no deaths have been reported. The source is whole red, white, and yellow onions imported from Chihuahua, Mexico, and distributed in the U.S. by ProSource. The CDC says do not eat, sell, or serve them. Instead, throw them away and wash surfaces they may have come in contact with. The FDA says the import dates for the onions are from July 1st through August 27th. Royal Caribbean is offering a 274-night cruise that reaches all 7 continents. The company is calling it the ultimate world cruise. It's on the Serenade of the Seas vessel with a sail date of December 2023. The voyage includes 65 countries and 11 wonders of the world. For the first week of sales, only Royal Caribbean members with elite status can buy tickets. Head over to Wall Street now this Thursday. The Dow closes down today more than 6 points. We'll have more financial news in our next half hour. A company that promotes flexibility is giving public trading another chance. WeWork, the flexible office space provider, will start trading its shares on the New York Stock Exchange Thursday. Today, the listing follows a merger with BowX Acquisition Corporation, a special purpose acquisition company. According to the deal, WeWork is valued at roughly $9 billion. The company tried a public offering with a traditional IPO in 2019, but it quickly faced scrutiny over its spending and the way the company is controlled. Straight ahead, what one Florida woman thought was a possible sale of purebred puppies ended in a theft and gunfire.
And keeping an eye on showers and storms, some severe, working through the mountains this afternoon. But we do have a little bit more pleasant weather on the way. I'll have the latest coming